So here's the thing. If I'm the members of Duck Dynasty, this is the first thing I would do. I would lawyer up. I would find, I'd make, well, sorry. I would make the choice. Is the Duck Dynasty money? Are the Duck Dynasty plush toys, flags, keychains, T-shirts, bow ties? I actually received a Duck Dynasty bow tie. And if you're making bow ties, you're making just about anything. Your Duck Dynasty underpants, belts, guns.
Christmas CD.
If all of that is what you've done this for, and I'm sorry, it's not. I know you, it's not. If that's what you've done it for, well, then you just keep your mouth shut. But you are in a position to where you have a vast majority of the country on your side. I have not seen anything hateful from you. And if you go all hate, which I haven't seen and I wouldn't expect, but if you all of a sudden are like, you know what, let's throw them in the ovens, well, then I'm not on your side. But I have not seen anything like that. So I would make the decision. Is that what we are? Are we going to let them throw Phil off? And are we just going to sit down and take it? Because I can guarantee you that's what your manager is saying. That's what your agent is saying. That is what your attorneys are saying. Shh, it'll all go away. Don't make it worse. Just let it go. That's cool. That's cool. If that's where you think we are as a nation, if that's who you are as people, I don't think you are. Now, if I am in the Robertson family, I sit down with my family and say, is this the way we're gonna let him be treated? Is this who we are? We're just gonna be quiet? Because he has an opinion about the scriptures? Well, I got news for you. I don't care if everybody says, hey, who are you to judge? Yeah, you're right. Who am I to judge? But wait a minute. You can have your morality made up by, Tickles the cat or Bob the doctor from Harvard from 50 years who have been studying it his whole life. Or you can have it from anything except from forget about God, a group of people that have their writings have lasted thousands of years. Those guys are the only ones. If you base your morality on the opinion of those people, you're bad. You can't have. You can pick your own morality. You can talk to a tree in the forest, and the tree can say, oh, I don't know, get out of here and leave. Ha, 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 ha. Live your life any way you want. You can have that, but I can't take a book that has lasted thousands of years and base my life on that book. But you can have an opinion based on anything else. Doesn't make any sense. So what you do is you call up GQ and say, you know what? The whole family wants to do an interview. Whole family. And you think GQ's not going to, they will invent the teleporter to be able to be there within 5 minutes. And they'll have the cameras and they'll have all the best writers. And you say, look, this is going to be a really short interview. We agree with Phil. What do you... These guys are so stupid. They don't realize they're destroying their career. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? You agree with Phil? Please say it. Please say it. Please say it. And you say exactly what Phil said. Exactly what Phil said. And then I guess A&E has to make a decision. Gee, are we going to make a stand? Because all they care about, all A&E cares about, believe me, I've got some A&E stories for you someday. All A&E cares about is the cash. And this is the biggest cash cow they have ever had.
Biggest in cable history, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So do you think they're going to cut you loose? Answer, yep. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Because they have already caved once. They will now have to cave every time after. And so you go out and say no other words than what Phil said. You should be giving interview after interview, and you all memorize the exact words that Phil said, and that's the only way you answer every question. Hey, how are you? Well, in my opinion, I don't understand what the difference is between this body part and this body part. I don't understand. No matter what they ask you, you only answer that way. And you force A&E to make a decision. And you will either be out or you will be the most powerful people the country has ever seen on television. You already have all of the juice you're ever going to get. It's never going to get more powerful than this. Unless you take a stand. And if you take a stand and they fire you, the blaze will be, before they say, you are, we'll be on the phone. Okay, that started with it's an F word. I know I heard the F coming out of their mouth and they might have said something else, but in case it was fired, we'd like you at the blaze. We're not ashamed. We won't fold. We have people of diverse opinion here. There are people here that are godly and atheist. There are people here that are liberal and very conservative. There are straight people. There are gay people. There are white people. There are black people. They all have an opinion, and they're all welcome at the blaze. Duck Dynasty, we would be proud to have you. May I suggest, make your stand. You will never have a better chance. And quite honestly, you're our best shot as people. If we don't get people to wake up to the fact that this is fascism, that we are not allowed to have another opinion, if we don't get them to wake up now, they're never going to wake up. And you're our best shot. Diversity of thought.